When you complete 13 strings of bowling at the Atlantic Coast Tournament in Halifax, Nova Scotia, there's only one thing to do: dance. I spent hours preparing Shu for the big night, and the kids came prepared too, with their best shuffles, cha-cha slides, and 1-2 steps. Finding a partner was key, and Billy Bloom and I partnered up as DJs with help from one special guest.
We've hired a special celebrity entertainer of sorts? A special celebrity entertainer. Yikes. He needs to be welcomed properly. Introduce Shoebot! Our own Dave Gossett, boys and girls. Party rock, everybody! Let's go! Have some fun!
Dance! Shoebot brought the party to life, and his fine dancing skills inspired a competition between the boys and the girls. The girls looked pretty good, but the boys had something special up their sleeve.
Oh my goodness. Sexy. Uh-oh. We've got ourselves a secret weapon, boys and girls. Yeah. Absolutely. Let us hear it for the It's going to the boys. We have a special Candlepin for Kids hat for the MVP of the boys team, which without beyond a shadow of a doubt is Keegan Glory! Come on up, Keegan. That is an awesome sight right there. Congratulations, Keegan Glory.
Keegan took home the top prize, but by morning, he was party rocked out. An awesome trip left some tired faces, and it was finally time to go home. It was Dan Josefiak who led us into these In the Gutter segments, and we'll let him take us out.
Did this trip last year, did it again.
Yeah, it was way better this year.
Always look forward to it, always will. Trying to already plan for next season. You know, those melancholy feelings, gotta go home, it's over, what a bummer, but it is what it is.
You know, it comes after melancholy and the infinite sadness.
In the Gutter is brought to you by Oddball Sporting Goods, your premier online source for Candlepin and Duckpin bowling equipment. From novelty balls and bags to the stuff the pros use, Oddball's got you covered. That's oddballsportinggoods.com, and tell them Shu sent you. Welcome back to Candlepin for Kids. Division III championships in the books. Let's wrap it up. The runners-up and Dan Goff here.
Thanks, Rob. We've seen some fantastic matches today. I'm with two of my favorite bowlers and probably favorite people, too. You guys had a good match, too, despite the fact that I know Aaron started a little rough, but your match stayed close to 15 boxes. It's more fun when it's close, right?
Yeah, definitely.
I heard through Jonathan, he alerted me yesterday, and you saw me put it on your wall. You hit your new high triple yesterday. Is that true?
Yeah, I threw a 380.
Where did you throw that? Was it part of a league?
Woburn Bowlodrome in the mornings.
What was your previous high triple before that?
365.
You destroyed it. Do you get anything for the 380 in that league?
I get a 360 patch.
Do they go any higher than that, or is the highest you can get?
A 400. I was close, but...
Yeah, I mean, that's not... Usually the 360 patch in some of our leagues is sort of the equivalent for the women to the 400 in the men. It would have been nice to put that 400 up there and actually get one, huh? You will. I know you will at some point.
Some point in time.
One of my favorite bowlers, super accurate. First time in my life I've ever seen you throw a 2. What happened that box?
I punched and then punched again, and I was like, I'm done. Like, I have no energy. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, it takes a lot out of you, especially when the match is starting to get away like that. What was going through your head at the start? A little nerves?
I don't know. It's just the lights, everything. It kind of kicks in. You get a little nervous, yeah. It was a rough start.
And then so you're all over the 7-pin the first couple boxes. Then you have a beautiful first ball and drop 9, which I give you all the credit in the world for recovering. But you're facing down the 7-pin. Now what are you thinking?
Well, after adjusting, finally hitting the head pin, I knew the 7-pin was not going to come easy after that. It was rough.
Yeah, you couldn't just go back to the tactic of aiming for the head pin anymore, right?
No, it didn't work that way.
But you bounced back the second half and you looked good on some spares. Did you feel like you had it figured out then and back into a groove?
Yeah, almost. It was getting there. Nothing like my practice string, but we'll take it.
What'd you throw in your practice string?
122.
Yeah, that's a beautiful string. It's too bad you didn't throw it here. I bet you, though, even if you had thrown it here, it would have been a pretty close match. You might have still fallen a little short. So you were still 30-something down. Have you ever had a comeback of that, 30-something pins before in your career?
Not 30. I think my highest is 27, and that was in 2 boxes.
In 2 boxes? That's amazing. What'd you get, a double or a triple?
Double strike, spare.
So it's our first time seeing you in the finals. Yeah. You've been in the finals, what, every year you've bowled pretty much?
This is my second year in the finals.
Really? It seems like you're here every year, Rob. I thought she was here every year.
I've only practice for 2 years.
Are you both going to try out for the teams coming up next month?
Definitely.
And will you see you back here next year again for some of our other events?
You should. I graduate this year, but I'll be back as hopefully a coach. So.
Yeah, a coach, or we could even have, maybe like Mac was today, maybe we can talk to you in the booth sometime. You got a great family. I can't keep you all straight, all the Belangers, but who's the next Belanger we should look for next year?
Devin, sitting in the audience right now.
Devin, he was on the team I coached up in Canada. He was the rookie, we called him, and yeah, he's got some potential. Look forward to it. Congratulations. Thank you guys for being a part of our show. Over to you, Rob.
I'm here with our champions, Kylie Josefiak and Alex Hazert, the Fun Time Lanes natives with our record score this year, the 247. Kylie, we'll start with you. It seems like every time you're up here, I'm asking where this championship ranks among other stuffs, but where does it rank?
I don't know. It's pretty high. Every championship is always high because it's just such an accomplishment. So.
You've got now the chance to go for the Candlepin for Kids Triple Crown. You won the pro event. Now you won this one. You got your sights set on teams?
Definitely, always.
131 up there today. You got better as the day went along, which is saying something. What was going through your head as you were putting all these marks up?
I don't know. I just knew that I had to keep my focus on the headpin because if it's on the headpin, a lot of things can happen. So that was my main focus.
You did a phenomenal job up there. We're all proud of you. Congratulations. You're going home with a $50 gift card and a trophy. Your partner, Alex Hazert, wasn't too bad either. What do you think of him today?
He bowled absolutely fantastic. He carried me through absolutely everything. I mean, it was his momentum that kept me going. So all thanks to him.
What about you, Alex? I couldn't agree with her more. How are you feeling out there?
Pretty amazing.
You looked amazing up there. We knew you were new to the show this year. That's tough when you come onto the lights. You dealt with the pressure not just well, but you rose to the occasion. What was it that got you to bowl better in these big moments?
Definitely Kylie. She gets that mark in the first half, and she just gets the ball rolling.
Now, you finished last match in the most awesome finish we had all season. Were you expecting a letdown? Were you worried about that, or did you think the momentum was just going to keep going?
Honestly, I just wanted to go home and cry and not throw my last ball. I just did not want to throw that because if I didn't get it, I would have felt bad. Terrible.
Well, you had an awesome performance with us. You're a sophomore, so you're coming back next year. You're a junior, so you're coming back next year. So it's going to be an exciting next season of Candlepin for Kids. Congratulations to both of you. $50 gift cards and a trophy, courtesy of Paramount.
Trophies. Kylie, heavy trophy. You've held them before, so you know the weight.
So that wraps up our Candlepin for Kids Championship. Stan, what a day.
Do I get to come back, Rob? Everybody else I know you've got
did a pretty good job.
I know Replace Shoe is trending on Twitter right now. Twitter.
If you say Twitter, you're definitely fired.
I'm gone.
On behalf of the entire Candlepin for Kids staff, thanks for watching all of our shows. We had a phenomenal championships, and we hope you had a phenomenal time watching them. Next up is our team event. It's May 20th. Canadians are coming, and if it's half as good as today, you know it's going to be a good time.
Yep, and we'll have more prize money in that than we've ever had in a single event before. We're guaranteeing over $1,200 in prizes. Probably be well over what we take in for the event. So anybody thinking about coming, this is your chance to actually make a good payday.
Couldn't agree more, and you'll probably see some of these guys on that show. So alongside Dan Gauthier, I'm Rob Taylor. Thank you so much for watching Candlepin for Kids.
Woo! The 16th time this song is played, Rob.
Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. And we gon' make you lose your mind. Everybody just have a good time. Clap! Party rockers in the house tonight. Everybody just have a good time. I can feel it, DJ. Lose your mind. We just wanna see you